Well, we're just enjoying our first game drive here in Kruger National Park. We saw about 10 lions just after we came in the gate. We had to go up a little road we maybe shouldn't have been on, but we kind of got away with it. We've also saw a nice herd of elephants, and now we're enjoying one of the best sightings so far, which is a Verrex eagle owl sitting in a nice open area on the tree just next to the road here. Somebody just drove past and said that they've seen maybe 13 lions further up the road here, so we're going to go and check those out. Bye for now. We found our second pride of lions for today. Looks like quite a young pride sitting down here. Not a very good visual in amongst the sickle bushes, but still awesome to see. There's maybe 13 lions here. They all look quite young. So we're just trying to get to Lower Sabi for a coffee and toilet break, but there's a big bull elephant on the road. He doesn't seem like he wants to move. Most of the cars are reversing back now to get out of his way. Well, good morning and welcome to day 2 in Kruger. It's been a very cloudy start to the day with quite a quiet drive, although we did get a quick glimpse of a wild dog going across the road, and we have seen a male lion who was sort of hiding behind a bush. And now we're in amongst the koppies here, having a little stretch of the legs. There's a tiny little klipspringer away up on top of here somewhere. Yeah, we're going to keep driving through now to Skakuza for a break. Hopefully we'll see some more things. Hopefully the sky will break up and we'll get some sunshine later on today. What's your highlight of the day so far?
Klipspringer?
Klipspringer.
I think.
Klipspringer.
Yeah.
Klipspringer's the highlight.
We've seen some like little things along the way, which is quite nice.
Puff adder.
Puff adder, never seen that up close.
Puff adder, klipspringer, dwarf mongoose.
Oh, actually the wild dog.
Wild dog.
Just the 2 seconds of it.
2 seconds of a wild dog and it went into the thickets. A klipspringer showing off. Okay, let's go on to Skakuza and see what we can see on the way. After lunch we headed to one of the wildlife hides called Lake Panic. This place can sometimes be awesome, but sadly today there wasn't too much action going on, and the main thing we saw was this hippo. So we've had our lunch stop at Skakuza, and the sun, as you can see, is now starting to come out. And we spotted 2 white rhinos, which are in the kind of long grass a little bit far off here. But still, that is the first ever white rhinos for the parents, and the first ones I've seen since maybe 2016. Not a great sighting, they're sort of in the thickets moving off. Just as it was getting dark and we were almost at the gate, Sarah spotted these white rhinos from one of the bridges, and for me this was probably the highlight of the day. Good morning and welcome back to day number 3 in Kruger National Park, and we're off to a pretty lucrative start here. We came in the gate and we saw some ground hornbills, we've seen some lions, we've seen a cheetah, we've seen some elephants. The cheetah and the lions weren't the greatest sightings, they were quite far off and there was lots of cars, so we pushed on. We've stopped at Lower Sabi for a quick coffee, and now we're going to be pushing further north and coming round towards Skakuza for lunch, where we're going to meet a couple of friends from the internet. We're going to meet a couple of my friends from the internet. So we'll push on and see what we can see on the way. Good morning and welcome to another day in Kruger National Park, and the top tip we've learnt the last couple of days is do not come to Kruger on a public holiday. on that note, this Kruger adventure comes to an end. If you liked this content, please do drop down, give the video a like and leave a comment. It's always so nice to hear from you guys. And please do consider subscribing to the channel and clicking that notification bell if you haven't already. Thank you as always for joining me on this adventure, and I shall see you very soon on the next one.